Hello, I've got a new instrument I want to show you. This is just arrived and it's the Sonnyboy Classic. Come on out. There we go. Sonnyboy Classic, key of C. Now let's have a look. So inside you get a little cloth which you can wave at people or dab at your eye if you're playing something sad, or you can clean the harmonica with it. Let's have a look at the instrument itself. There we go. It's a Chinese instrument. It's a mid-range of cost. I was going to say value. It's a really good value, but quite low cost. It's not going to be as good as something that you're going to pay, I don't know, $80 for or something like that, Hohner crossover, because you pay for the engineering and the quality control. So this is going to be great value and quite low cost. Let's have a little walk around it. I'll walk you around it. So you see the back is reasonably open. Lots of space there for the sound to come out. The reeds are set into the plastic comb and the cover plates are attached on top of that. So it's from Sonnyboy's music store.co.uk, and let's see what the response is, because for me the response is the critical thing. Although of course you can alter it by changing the gapping. Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I quite like it. Yeah, sounds good to me. Now, this will be perfectly good enough to play at a jam session or in a band. If you're a blues player or a rock player or country music, I think that's going to work well. Intonation is something I'll just very quickly tell you about. The fine tuning of harmonicas. This one is a compromise tuning, so it's really good for playing a full range of music. If you were a pure out-and-out chord player, like a pre-war blues player, then you would want the, let me just get the name of the tuning correct. I don't want to mess you around here. I'm referencing Kenya Pollard, the harpsmith. He's the guy that knows everything about tuning. So, just intonation, the one at the bottom there, just intonation. Look at the offset of hole 5 in red, -27. Whereas it's -8 with the compromise, and it's 0 with the equal temperament. So compromise is the Sonnyboy's Classic. That's what we're talking about today. So if we look at just to give you an idea of the extremes. So here's the mojo. So this one is going to be -27 flat. Here's the Classic. It's going to be a tiny bit higher. And the Sonnyboy Special, which is equal tuned. If your ears are good, you'll hear they're slightly different. Down a bit. Down a bit again. And the difference is, apart from that single note, is the chord. So if I play a chord on the Special, that's the equal temperament, the chord will sound terrible, but it's really good for playing tunes. You get that? The chords sound terrible, but it's great for tunes. Now the Classic is in the middle, so it's great for both tunes and chords. And the mojo is really best for just chords. So you hear how clean the chords are on the mojo. Classic is pretty good. And the Special is pretty terrible. You hear them beating, don't you? Much cleaner and perfectly clean. So that's the difference between the three. So just to confirm again, the Classic is a good compromise. This will play any type of music. You'll be really happy with the chords on this, and you'll be really happy with the single notes. You won't suddenly find hole 5 and F going flat, which I used to find in my early days of playing, and I used to retune them. The older instruments were, older tuning style was with that flat 5 always. So if you were playing it in a different key, it would sound terrible. So if you were playing, I don't know, Frere Jacques. Sorry. Sounds awful, doesn't it? Even if I couldn't remember it. One can't remember everything. Whereas on the classic, it's going to sound great. So there you go. Classic is for a compromise situation. You can play tunes and chords and melodies and everything. That's it. If you want one, get one in sonnyboysmusicstore.co.uk. Many thanks.